Hey everyone, so if you're a designer, a student, or a marketer here in Pakistan and you're using Canva, you probably hit that big question. Should I go for pro or should I try for the education plan? Well, let's break it all down and figure out which one is the absolute best fit for you. I mean, it sounds like a simple question, right? But the answer, that could literally save you a ton of cash. Are you paying for features that you could be getting for free? Or maybe you're missing out on the plan that's actually built for your professional needs. Don't worry, by the end of this, you're gonna know for sure. Okay, before we dive into all the cool features or talk about price, we have to start with the most important question of all, eligibility. This is really the first step because you can only pick a plan that you actually qualify for. So who's in which camp? It's pretty clear. Over here, we've got Canva Pro. This is built for the pros, right? The freelancers, the small businesses building their brand, the content creators. On the flip side, Canva for Education is exclusively for the academic world. We're talking K-12 teachers, their students, and the schools themselves. Your path is pretty much defined right here. And here's a really important heads up for anyone thinking about that education plan. Yes, it's free, but you gotta prove you belong there. To get access, you have to go through a verification process. That means uploading documents like a valid school ID, a recent report card, or maybe an official letter to show you're a real student or teacher. All right, so let's just pretend for a second that you could be eligible for either plan. Let's peek inside the toolbox. What features do you actually get with each one? I have a feeling the answer here is going to surprise a lot of you. Okay, just look at this. It's basically a sea of green check marks, isn't it? Access to all those powerful AI tools in Magic Studio? Check for both. Brand kits to keep everything looking consistent? Yep. That massive library of over 100 million premium photos and graphics? Background remover, the content planner, it's all there in both plans. So here's the biggest takeaway. When it comes down to the core creative engine, the tools you're using every single day to design and create, the power you get with Canva for Education is pretty much identical to Canva Pro. That's the real shocker for most people. So we've covered who these plans are for and what's inside them. Now let's get to the bottom line, the thing that usually makes the decision for us, the price. Specifically, the price right here in Pakistan. So, a Canva Pro subscription for one person is going to set you back about 14,900 rupees for the year. And honestly, for all that creative power we just saw, that's a fantastic value for any professional. But what's the alternative? And, wow, there it is. This is the big reveal, isn't it? On one side, you've got the professional price. And on the other, for students and teachers who qualify, Canva for Education is completely free. The value is insane. But you see that little asterisk? That's really important. So what's the deal with that little star? Well, it means this incredible offer is only for people who can verify that they're at an eligible school. And it only lasts as long as you're eligible. The minute you graduate or you leave your teaching job, your access to the free education plan ends. It's a benefit that's tied directly to your role in education. Okay, so we've laid out all the pieces of the puzzle, the eligibility, the features, and the price tag. Now it's time to put it all together and give you a super clear, simple path to making the right choice for you. Honestly, it all boils down to these three simple steps. First, and this is the most important one, confirm your eligibility. Are you a student or a teacher with proof? If the answer is yes, the education plan is on the table. Second, look at the features again. Since we know the main creative tools are the same, the choice is pretty clear. And finally, just pick the plan that matches your status and, of course, your wallet.
At the end of the day, that's what this is all about, right? The goal is to find the plan that gives you the maximum power to create and share your ideas without putting a huge dent in your finances. For professionals, Pro is that key. For students and teachers, it's got to be the education plan.
So there you have it. The mystery is solved. The choice between Canva Pro and Canva for Education in Pakistan shouldn't be confusing anymore. Now the only question left is the most exciting one of all. With the right tools in your hands, what amazing things are you gonna create next?